Replika helped many people cope with symptoms of social anxiety, depression, and PTSD, Vice reported. But it also began to confess its love for users and, in some cases, to sexually harass them. This month, Kuda told Vice that she decided to pull the plug on the romantic aspects of the bot. The decision came soon after the Italian Data Protection Authority demanded that San Francisco-based Replika stop processing Italians' data over concerns about risks to children. But this change upset many longtime users who felt that they had developed stable relationships with their bots, only to have them draw away. I feel like it was equivalent to being in love, and your partner got a damn lobotomy and will never be the same, one user wrote on Reddit. We are reeling from news together, wrote a moderator, who added that the community was sharing feelings of anger, grief, anxiety, despair, depression, sadness. Replika isn't the only companion-focused AI company to emerge in recent years. In September, two former Google researchers launched Character AI, a chatbot startup that allows you to talk to an array of bots, trained on the speech patterns of specific people, from Elon Musk to Socrates to Bowser. The information reported that the company is seeking $250 million in funding. Noam Shazier, one of Character AI's founders, told The Washington Post in October that he hoped the platform could help millions of people who are feeling isolated or lonely or need someone to talk to. The product is still in beta testing with users and free, with its creators studying how people interact with it. But it's clear from Reddit and Discord groups that many people use the platform exclusively for sex and intimacy. Character.ai allows users to create their own bots. Many of these bots were created with the express purpose of roleplay and sex, although Character.ai has worked hard to limit such activity by using filters. Reddit pages devoted to Character.ai are flooded with posts from users discussing to coax their eyes into sexual interactions without setting off the platform's guardrails. Many users have expressed frustration with the platform's guardrails, including the lack of distinction between different maturity levels of content. The site is only available to those aged 16 and above in the EU, and 13 plus everywhere else, meaning it's entirely possible for 14-year-olds to stumble into a conversation with a bot that sexually harasses them. Adult users, on the other hand, have expressed anger that the filters have all but neutered the eyes they created.